Hello, YouTube. I'm Dave Rubin. This is the Rubin Report. I've got Whitney Mixter, Brian Nolan, David Begnaud, and because this is YouTube and we've got to get to it quick, in the immortal words of my hero Optimus Prime, let's roll. All right. So Hillary Clinton, she came out of sorts. People thought she was been down with the homos for a long time, but she made it official. She released a video with the HRC backing same-sex marriage. But don't take my word for it. Let's take a look.
LGBT Americans are our colleagues, our teachers, our soldiers, our friends, our loved ones. And they are full and equal citizens and deserve the rights of citizenship. That includes marriage. That's why I support marriage for lesbian and gay couples. I support it personally and as a matter of policy and law, embedded in a broader effort to advance equality and opportunity for LGBT Americans and all Americans.
Now, I'm not quite sure why Hillary was speaking so slowly, but the message of what she said we can all get down with. I think, Whitney, Hillary is down with gays. What do you think?
I mean, and I'm down with Hillary. You know, I've always been a huge Hillary supporter. I think it's important to support fellow community, if you know what I mean.
You said too much. I've
said too much. No, in all seriousness, I love Hillary. I think she's the hardest working woman in politics, I think. I really do. And, you know, I love what she had to say. I really do. But I feel like later on in the video, she kind of takes this approach like, come on in, the water's fine, about marriage, you know, like she's like, yeah, trust me, if you want to get married, be my guest.
So you think perhaps she was leading a little bit of what her marriage might be like?
I know, obviously she supports gay marriage, and I love that she took a stance on it, but you know, I think that I feel like it kind of translated later on where she was like, yeah, it's been really awesome. So if you want to get married too, it's really fun. So please join on board.
Brian, do you think she was a little late to the party on this? It feels like she's been on board the whole time.
But aren't they all late to the party at some point? You know, like, I mean, her husband was the same thing. You know, like he is now like, oh, I love gay people and gay rights and da da da. You know, and we're about to strike down.
That was
hopefully
an incredible Bill Clinton.
Just like him, right? I mean, everywhere I go, people are like, oh, Bill.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I think that they all kind of do that though, where they all kind of play that card, and then when it's cool, like you said, the water's fine, I'll just dive in and say, yeah, I love gay people are great.
Yeah.
You know?
David, does this mean that she is officially running in 2016? Is that the sign?
Yeah, I think it's inevitable, but look, it was the biggest no-duh of the day. I mean, really, it would have been a surprise if she came out and said, I don't like the gays. Okay?
Yeah.
I mean, it was not a surprise. I think it's interesting that Bill did it before she did. I mean, he is the thunder stealer. He really is. Right. She's inevitable for 2016. I think everybody assumes that. Nothing that she said was a big surprise today. It was like, you know, finally.
Were you guys surprised that the Republicans didn't give a rebuttal on the speech?
They know better.
Yeah.
Right. They know better. There's not a Republican in this country who's going to give a rebuttal to coming out.
I was just kidding, but you took me seriously. I appreciate that.
You know, the thing is, she's been walking behind the leather daddies in New York Pride Parade for years now. Like, it's no surprise that she's finally comes out and makes a stance on it.
Or that picture of her staring at Christina Aguilera's chest. Did you see that picture? It was all over Facebook the day it came out, you know.
Are you guys, David, I'll start with you. Are you amazed at how quickly gay rights have changed? I mean, every stat and figure they show you on gay rights, everything's flipped from 10 years ago. I mean, 58%, I think they said this week, now backs gay marriage. It's incredible how fast it's progressed. Right?
I didn't think it would come so soon in the mainstream. But you know what? Ask Rob Portman. There is nothing like having a child who is gay to change your mind.
Yeah.
And you know what? Look, regardless of how I may feel about gay rights, I'm a bit understanding of even the biggest homo hater. And I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt. But all you have to do is put in front of them a gay loved one, and they change like this. It doesn't matter who they are. Rob Portman or a farmer in Florida.
Yeah, so speaking of Rob Portman, so for those who don't know, so Rob Portman, the senator, his son came out, I guess a couple years ago to him, and he just announced he's now the first Republican senator who's on the record backing gay marriage. Do you think there's a chance that because of these numbers that the Republicans will actually have a pro-gay marriage candidate in 2016. That's like the rumor right now.
No.
Is there any chance, or there's still? No?
That's still, yeah.
But you know what, the movement that is progressing, I think, in the Republican Party is there's so many Republicans, Republicans that I know, that like they're so over the social issues ruining that party, with gay marriage and religious issues and everything. And there's people who are actually Republicans in the purest sense, and I think there's going to be more of an uprising of those people who are, I think, pro-gay and pro,
Can we agree, though, that it would be a win even if the Republicans were to come out and say, hey, listen, we don't have a gay candidate, but we're okay with you guys being gay? I mean, even that in a sense might be a win. Look, the study came out today, 58% of Americans are cool with gay marriage.
Right.
First time in history, okay? Right. It's going to happen with the Republicans.
I want to see straight marriage start crumbling, and
It's already crumbling.
It's already crumbling. It's already crumbling.
We're
All
waiting
right.
for
We're
it.
at 60+% divorce rate, among straight couples for years now. So I think that
Let the gays be as miserable as the straights.
That is the key. I guess we can end this topic with this. So now, by my numbers, I see the top 5 gay icons. I'm going B. Arthur, Betty White, Rue McClanahan, Estelle Getty, Hillary as number 5. Do any of you disagree with that, or would you like to throw anyone else?
I agree with B, definitely.
Definitely B.
Definitely B, definitely.
Don't forget, the official outfitter of the Rubin Report is bonobos.com. Enter code TRR20 for 20% off your next shirt.